relax. Let's introduce the very last letter of the alphabet as a close to the second complete cycle of our alphabet as the 1900 hours class. So let's do the TAV. I think I'm going to need to reshare everything. The TAV is unique in one aspect because of the pronunciation that we've decided upon, which is modern Israel pronunciation. The TAV sometimes will have a dot inside, and it sometimes will not have a dot inside. I've presented it without the dot, but we'll always pronounce it as the letter T. Margaret, would you be kind enough to lead us in the pronunciation of the TAV with the vowels?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ta.
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 Good.
Tu.
Tu.
Tu. To.
To.
Te.
Good. Te. Let me just fix this real quick, because there's a better way to present that. And lastly,
Te.
kindly, right?
I.
Well done. And let's also, for the sake of a nice review, go through the letters of the alphabet without the English cues.
Yes.
So, Margaret, if you would lead us kindly in the recitation of the letters, starting with Aleph.
Aref.
Aleph,
Bet.
Bet,
Vet.
nice, Bet,
Ida. Daret.
Dalet,
He.
Hey,
Vav.
well done, Vav,
Ayin.
nice,
Tet. Het.
right, Chet,
Tet.
nice,
Yod.
well done,
Kaf. Kaf.
nice,
Have.
nice, Chaf,
Have Sofit.
well done, Chaf Sofit,
Ramed.
Lamed,
M.
Mem, wow, nice work,
Mem Sofit.
Mem Sofit,
Nun.
Nun,
Nun Sofit.
well done, okay.
Prepare to pass.
Let's see.
So Margaret, you are supposed to prepare to pass the white level.
Yeah, Gideon.
Endelea tafadhali.
You're not
You're not
missing.
sharing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Samek.
Samech.
Ayin.
Ayin. Red, now you're red, champ.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pay.
Very good. Pay.
Pay.
Fay.
Face of it.
Fay Sophie.
Red shirt.
Red,
Review.
red champ.
Okay. Sadie.
Sadi.
Sadie Sofit.
Sadi Sophie.
Red champ review. Cuff. Off.
Kuf. Good.
Kufred. Okay.
Lesh.
Reish. Yeah, these are your last letters, Margaret. This is awesome. You have 2 more letters to identify. You remember this one? Have we even covered this one?
Shin.
Well done. And when the dot jumps over to the left, it becomes
Sin.
sin. And lastly,
Wrong.
Red champ review. Le.
this is the one we've just learned this today is our last letter is the tav.
Or
But
tough.
that is tav. Well done. That's awesome. That's awesome work. Congratulations on that. That's really exciting. I think the worksheet we have the new orange. Actually, we're on an orange level, and I think I will remember to share. And why don't we warm up, Margaret, with some of the early lines, and let's see if there's anything that needs clarification or cleaning up. Let's just
Who? Who?
what this
Ha.
this is our very first vowels, the commas. Ha.
Comats.
There you go. How about this one?
Which one are you pointing? Oh. How?
Right? Very good. Continue. Okay, I think I heard it. Okay, now we can rest from chets, at least momentarily. Let's continue. Do you recall this letter?
It's there.
Very nice. Say. If you bring your voice a little closer to your microphone, it'll help us.
Okay.
Mhm. I'm not sure I
How?
heard it. What?
Za. So.
Zai.
This is the Zion, so you have the Zion, and then it's the Sego, the S sound. Ze.
Yes.
Very good. Continue.
So, somebody is interfering with the meeting. I think Joseph.
Sorry.
Okay.
You can decide to mute your audio.
Very good, Margaret. Zo.
So.
Good. Continue.
Za. Za.
Good. Za. Continue.
Zo.
Well done.
Za.
Very nice. Now we'll be putting together two letters with a consonant, two consonants with a vowel, but the first one is just a vowel, a consonant and a vowel. Margaret, line 4, kindly.
Ye.
Well done.
Yes.
Nice. Gaze.
Ye.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Ge.
Good.
Ge.
The last one again, please.
Yes.
Well done. Continue. Line 5, please.
Talent. Ge.
Get.
Gez.
Well done. Continue.
Gez.
Good.
Gez.
Good.
Has.
Nice. Chaz.
Has.
Has.
One more try.
Haze.
Guys.
Take your time and identify the letter. What's the first letter?
Give. Oh. Gaze.
Well done. Gaze. Continue, please. Line 6.
As.
Nice. Oz. Next.
Gez.
Good.
Baz.
Well done.
Gaze.
Well done.
Gaz.
Good.
Gaze.
Nice.
Has.
Chaz.
Gez.
Well done. Really nice. Really nice. Let's yeah, that's really nice work. That's great. Let's go to the lesson and let me share a little bit with you. I've got a slightly different format, which I think will be a lot of fun. And I think a lot of people hopefully will connect with this. But it's still emphasizing the idea of a 3-letter root, that the Hebrew has these 3-letter roots or shorshim.
Sadak.
In this case, we're looking at Sadi, Dalet, Kuf. And interestingly, as I've pointed out before, the Kiswahili and the Hebrew share cognates. Cognates are words in different languages that sound and mean the same. And the reason we have that, at least my understanding is that through the Muslim trading that occurred in the 17th and 18th and 19th centuries, the Muslims, of course, brought Arabic down, especially along the coast. And influenced the Kiswahili with the Arabic. So there's a lot of Arabic influence in Kiswahili, and there's a lot of Hebrew influence or Arab influence in the Hebrew. So there's a connection, there's a nexus. So we end up with some Kiswahili words that sound an awful lot like Hebrew words, is the bottom line. And one of those words is right here before us now. Joseph, would you kindly unmute and pronounce that first word for us?
Yes. Sedaka.
Well pronounced, tzedakah. And this is an example, by the way, and pronounced correctly, of the shva being vocalized. And the reason the shva is vocalized is because it's under the first letter of the word. Do we all understand that now?
Yes.
Okay. And it means sadaka. It has the same meaning as the Kiswahili word. The root, Sadi Dalet Kuf, appears in various forms. We find it in the form here that I've pointed out. Gideon, could you give a try at pronouncing this form of the root?
Yes. Sideka.
Well, there's no patach or hey at the end.
Oh, Sidek.
Right. Well done. Sidek.
Yeah, Sidek.
Well done. Margaret, you want to try it again? Sidek.
Sidek.
Well done. The tsadi is a little bit tricky. It combines a T and an S, like you're about to say T and then you say S. Tss, tss, tzedek, sidek. That's not, that's it. That's it. Well done. Joseph, would you kindly recite the line of Hebrew for us?
Yes.
And take your time and be mindful of the consonants and the vowels and the syllables, rather. Forgive me, the syllables.
Sedek Michelcha.
Sidek Bishelha.
Nice.
Viten Lo.
Vitain lo. Nice. Sadek mishelcha. Vitain lo. Be liberal with what is thine own and give it to him. This is a lesson from the Talmud, a teaching from the Talmud, that when we're involved with business, we're the seller in this case. We should be generous in our weights and measures. And that's considered a form of tzedek or righteousness. It's considered a form of righteousness to be general in our weights and measures as the seller. Here's another instance, Gideon. And this one's a little trickier because the letters are not consecutive. Well, put it that way. You want to try?
Yes.
Go ahead and try and pronounce this word.
Nishetadik.
So let's first understand what is the second letter. Just identify the second letter.
Tsaire.
Atsadi.
Oh, Tsadi.
And this is a clear instance of the shva functioning as closing the syllable. So you wouldn't want to pronounce a vowel after that sadi. You would want to pause or rest.
So
Neats.
Nitsta.
There you go. Now you got it.
Dik.
I forgot a vowel in there. You'll have to forgive me. There's a patach under the dalet. I forgot it. Neats dadak.
Nitstadak.
Beautiful. And you see how this consciousness now of syllables, it really gave you the tools so that you finished a syllable and open syllable ta, and then you got to the dot part. Everybody together, neats ta da.
Mitsadak.
Well done.
Sadak.
Well done. Well done. Okay, Gideon, you're up to bat on the Hebrew now for us. One of the challenges that we'll all face is that we have some extra symbols that we essentially need to ignore. But in the vocalized version of the Torah, in other words, when the Torah is written with nikudot, okay, nikudot, we have these extra symbols which give us clues about where to accent the words and also give us melodic patterns which we follow. So like it sounds like this, Vayomer Yehuda, Anomar Ladoni, Manidaber, Umanitzadak, HaElohim, Matzah et avon avadecha. So this is the way we chant the Torah in the synagogue. But we're not learning how to chant Torah in the synagogue right now. But you are probably like some of the first Kenyans that ever even heard that. So it's a big secret. You've now been initiated into one of the secrets of the Jews. But anyway, it is a beautiful custom, and I used to chant
You
a
can
lot.
sing.
Right. And actually, the second level of it is that when you're reading from the Torah, you don't have any nikudot and you don't have any of those musical markings. You've studied before the service for how long it takes. Maybe you study all week. And then you go to the service and you open up the scroll and there are no vowels and there are no accent marks whatsoever. You have to have it all in your head. So it's quite challenging actually. But for our purposes, it's a bit of a distraction, basically, Gideon. That these extra symbols you have to more or less ignore when you're trying to sort out your words. So take your time. For example, this first word has a patach under the vav, but this trope symbol is getting in our way. And if I try and fix it, I'm just going to make things worse. So let me be careful about it. So give it a try. Let me see if it's impossible for us to ignore those marks, or if you can sort it out, Gideon.
Okay. Vaime.
So slow it down, va, and then the next syllable would be
You.
actually yo.
You.
It's the yud, and that little dot does not represent the u. That's
Yo.
it has a different grammatical function. That's just the yud, and the o is sitting on top of our quiescent aleph. So it's va, yo, va, yo.
Vaime.
Right, and let me hear that resh at the end, va yomer.
Vayomer.
Right, va yomer.
Vehoda.
Nice, Yehuda. That's the Hebrew word for Judah. Yehuda.
Yehuda.
Nice.
Ma.
Ma. Nice. Here's another quiescent aleph that holds a cholam for us. Ma.
Manomar.
Beautiful. And actually, Gideon, you can begin to see that we can make friends with these accent marks because they're giving us clues as to where to put the accent. And your accenting is very good now. Ma no mar. Continue.
Yeah.
La.
Right, la.
Lanodoni.
Slow it down. La. What letter is this next?
Oh,
Ladoni.
Ladoni.
Well done, Ladoni, my Lord. But this isn't referring to God. This is actually Judah speaking to his brother Joseph, who is now the second in command of Egypt. And he's addressing him as my Lord. What can I say before you, my Lord? Continue.
Maneda. Bear.
Beautiful. Ma nidaber. Joseph, you want to continue with the second line? And Margaret,
Yes.
if you feel you can pronounce something, you can interrupt Joseph. He can take it.
no, I cannot.
It's okay. Go ahead, Joseph.
Vuma.
Uma. I think we have another joiner.
Uma. Nits. Nitsmadak.
I'm sorry, Joseph. Let me find it again. I've lost it. Here it is. Uma needs tadak. Well done. Very nicely done.
Elohim.
Elohim.
Wow. Awesome. Gideon, nice job.
Matzah.
Matsar.
Matzah.
Etie.
Slow it down. Et.
Et von.
Avon.
Et Avon.
This is a somewhat new vowel for us. This is patah.
Oh, yes.
We call it the
It is Patah.
right. And the very last one also starts with the patah.
Evadera.
Slow it down.
Avadeha.
There you go. Together, all avadecha.
Avadeha.
Nice. That means your servant. And the translation of this, Judah replied, "What can we say to my Lord? How can we plead? How can we prove our innocence? God has uncovered the crime of your servants." And just for the fun of it, maybe you can help me remember this story. But when the brothers were begging Joseph for mercy, he made a deal with them that if they would bring the youngest boy back with them, Benjamin was the youngest boy. And Benjamin was still together with Jacob back home in Canaan. So Joseph wasn't revealed yet to his brothers, and he said, "Okay, if you're really telling me the truth, then prove it by bringing the youngest brother back with you." And so he sent them back, and he sent them actually with gifts of cups, like beautiful goblets. But he hid gold in one of them and made it look like they had stolen from the Pharaoh. And so he basically set them up. He framed them, sort of like what the Nairobi police might do sometimes. But anyway, they captured them and brought them back to Egypt and accused them of being thieves. That's the bottom line. And forgive me for insulting the Nairobi police. I have nothing against the Nairobi police. God willing, I'll never have any trouble with the Nairobi police. But anyway, they did have trouble with the Egyptian police because they brought them back. They brought the sons back before Joseph, and they were accused of being thieves. And Judah's reply is to that accusation because he has no way of defending against this setup that, gold was hidden and it looks like they stole it. Do you recall the story, Joseph?
Yes.
I don't know if I told it correctly or not. Do you recall the story, Margaret?
Yeah.
We can review it. It's a nice story. We're actually right around there now in the reading of the Torah in the synagogue. We're at that point. Actually, no, we're a little further along. Joseph has revealed himself to the brothers, and actually we've reached the point in the readings, the weekly readings, where Jacob has died, and the custom in Egypt, was to embalm. Like if a king of Egypt would die, they would embalm the king, and they've embalmed Jacob, and Jacob's going to be carried back to Israel by the sons. Anyway, just to wrap it up, we'll use more of this format for the lessons, Josephs, and I think it's going to be a little bit more fun for everybody to connect. Here it is. And we'll also identify some additional words which come from that same tzedek, righteousness. And how about this last one, Margaret? Do you want to try that one?
Sadika.
Close.
Sadika.
So it's not pronounced. It rests on the dalet. Sad Khan.
Sadika.
We'll work on that some more. That's just a matter of explaining something once or twice more. All right. That's what I've got for tonight. I held you a little bit over because I was really just so happy to be sharing this stuff with you. And this is the first broadcast from Africa. So thank you for joining me. It's very exciting to be together in the same time zone. It's also, what do you call it? Almost 8 o'clock for me, just like it's almost 8 o'clock for you. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you tonight. Thank you very much. I look forward to joining you tomorrow. I'll try and reach out to Maria. I need to get an international plan on my phone so I can do that.
You can give me
And,
that work.
Okay.